man, Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Yo, I don't even know what to say right now. We live up in this thing, finishing up the Snyder Cut, baby. Finishing up the Snyder Cut Justice League. Zack Snyder's The Justice League. Been waiting on this thing for over 4 years, ever since, you know what I'm saying, the thing that dropped in 2017. And all I gotta say is that this thing is everything and more. You know what I'm saying? I'm joined by Grand Hustle up in the building and Johnny Quest Gaming, where we at right now. Shout out to Johnny Quest Gaming for, you know what I'm saying, hosting the Justice League party. You know what I'm saying? Cooking some ribs, all that good stuff there. Grand Hustler, what you think about Justice League, man? Tell the people what you like there.
Good all the way through, man. It didn't keep you bored and then keep you it make you keep your eyes on the screen and see what's happening next. It's really, really good. Really good. I give it 5 out of 5.
Yo, shout outs to Autumn Snyder, Zack Snyder's daughter that died, during the production of the movie. And you know what I'm saying? Like straight up, this movie right here is everything that I knew it would be and more. I don't know what else to say about it. I really don't. I'm gonna let Johnny Quest Gaming talk to y'all in a minute, soon as he come back. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact being, like, this movie it's the bomb, man. It's the bomb. Like, compared to what was released in the theaters, this right here was everything. You feel me? It was everything. You know what I'm saying? Me and Johnny Quest, we're gonna talk about this thing in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to do a long live with y'all, trying to see if anything pop off at the end and go something right there. What's going on this? I'm trying to see what happened. Okay. Atlas Entertainment. Okay, that's nothing going on at the end. Yo, Johnny Quest Gaming, we live right now, man. Yo, tell the people, bro. Tell the people what you thought about this daggone movie, bro.
Best comic book movie ever made. Okay, I bring it to you. Best comic book movie ever. Probably one of the best comic book movies of all time. Well, it is best comic book movie of all time.
Definitely. A1, baby. A1. So, bro, what, boy, stop your ish. Stop your it, boy. Hey.
Can you believe?
Hey.
I don't know where to open them or not, bro.
Hey, look at these joints. Yo, these joints looking nice, bro. New for 20. Goddamn Masters of the Universe. Look at that. That's.
But you didn't look at the details.
That's what I'm saying, boy. That's what I'm looking at, boy. That's what I'm looking. I'm looking, boy. I'm looking. Goddamn, he got that daggone He-Man, baby. You feel me? Got that He-Man right there. Masters of the Universe, you know what I'm saying? Got that daggone, got that Skeletor, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Skeletor. What it come with?
The original comic book.
I'm looking. I see him in the back. No, wait, no. Wait. No, them ain't original. Them new, bro.
They did the new cover, but the same thing.
Okay, got you. And then look at that, my boy Battle Cat, baby. You know what I'm saying? Battle Cat in there, mode. Y'all don't know about that, man. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all too young for the sauce, man. Yo, Johnny Quest, give him some context while I'm up here doing this sketch right here. Oh crap! What my tip came off it? My tip came off my pocket.
Don't lose the tip, bro.
The crap.
Yeah, man. He was Battle Cat move, his legs move. I thought that was like the best thing since sliced bread when I saw that. Guess how much they were though?
How much were they?
$14 each.
Wow.
Except for Battle Cat.
Oh, that's amazing.
Battle Cat was $25.
Yo, what the heck happened to my tip, bro? My tip ain't on my damn gold pencil. How did it come off? It was
stop playing upstairs.
No!
Stop playing upstairs. Stop. First of all, both of y'all stop. Stop playing upstairs. Stop it.
Yo, what in the world?
Stop
Hey,
playing
nigga, you see the
upstairs.
tip down there on the floor, man?
What did I just say?
My pencil
See,
there.
y'all ain't gonna listen to what I just said.
It's like, you know, like a little pencil tip, like a little white pencil tip. What the crap? What
Your
my
mom
pencil
wants
tip
something
at,
too,
bro?
So you get your ribs and take it.
How it even come off my
Trisha,
pencil?
why are you down here?
I want to
can get a drink out of the closet. Hurry up. Leave her
Oh
alone.
crap! It ain't in my pocket.
You feel inside the sofa?
Oh, there you go. I see. Whew. Man, golly. Man, come on, bro. Like, you gotta screw this thing off, man. Like, it's just off. Crazy. But I just want everybody right now just to tell, just to talk to, just to tell me what the move is, what y'all thought. Like, I know what y'all thought because y'all was here with me. We was watching it together. You know what I'm saying? And also shout outs to Johnny Quest Gaming for introducing us to a show that he just got into recently. Say the name of the show again because I know Shadows are what we do in the shadows. What we do in the shadows, y'all. This freaking comedy slash documentary, mockumentary, however you want to call it, is freaking funny. I've only seen one episode. I'm already in love with the show. The show is freaking bananas. My cousin Grant Hustler, he just saw the first episode while we was Paul taking an intermission of Justice League. He was starting the second episode. What you think of what we do in the shadows so far?
It's funny.
Right, it's funny. You feel me?
Come eat your ribs.
I see nobody ain't in the building right now. Well, it's all good though, cause we here making it do what it do. Yo, Zack Snyder's Justice League was everything and more. Like, I would like to say some spoilers. I might say some spoilers. I don't know, cause I'm quite sure we like the last people to see it, cause it dropped yesterday on the 18th. And you know what I'm saying, like, here we are, hey, we wanted to wait until we got together, you know what I'm saying, today and see this mug, because we was like, hey, we gotta see this mug. And you know what I'm saying, like,
I'm still in awe because of what. I know I don't listen to things on the internet, but I just want to know, like, the type of hate and the point of view that you can be for somebody literally. TJ!
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you did not like this Justice League movie, if you say, I know everybody got their own opinion. Don't get it twisted. I know everybody got their own opinion. But if you do not like this movie, if you say that this movie was trash, then I know that you are getting a check from Disney. You are getting a good check from Disney, because there's no way in the world that you could possibly hate this movie. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just don't like action-packed superhero comic book movies. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like even now when it dropped out, but if this had dropped out before Infinity War and daggone Endgame, it would have been a no contest. It's still a no contest as of right now, as far as I'm concerned, because this is definitely by far the movie that everybody had been wanting to see. The movie that everybody had been wanting to see. The Von Vision, what's going on, man? It was Justice League all day, every day. Did you see this movie yet, bro? If you ain't seen it yet, man, you guys to see this Justice League. You guys, this was the movie that people have been wanting to see for the longest, man. This was the movie, man. This was the movie. You know what I'm saying? Just letting y'all know this was it. You know what I'm saying? You know the saying, this ain't what you want, this is what you want. This is what you wanted. You got the action, you got, the context of everything, just the pure epicness of it. You know what I'm saying? It's starting off from the end of Batman versus Superman, BVS, and just how it all correlated and came into being from that part right there. You feel me? It is freaking amazing. Once again, also, wow, they wow, they talking about Biden failed multiple times while boarding Air Force One, y'all.
What?
Talking about, I guess he okay. He is old, but I guess it's on tape of him falling multiple times trying to board Air Force One. They know better. The man almost 80 years old. Come on, y'all. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I had trouble going up and down stairs. You know they gotta find something to talk about. They got
He blew his nose going.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta find something to talk about, y'all. You know how these folk be. They gotta find something they're gonna talk about. If they don't say something, then it's a boring news day for them. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. But this right here, this whole Justice League situation.
I just don't understand how the first one could. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't like the first one. I enjoyed the first one.
Hey, Johnny Quest Gaming pretty much said it like this earlier. I know he gonna say it again, but he pretty much said it like this. Did they not get the same script? And you know, I mean, once again, it just goes to show the key difference when it comes to, you know, one guy doing something and another guy doing
So that
something.
made me wonder what happened if you had another director vision direct the Star Wars Star Wars sequels.
Well, I don't think nothing could have helped them because that was the if you know it's only so much you could do with that premise. Like
Well, I mean,
how you
think
gonna
about it though. Look at how much different Zack Snyder's vision of what was put on paper as opposed to what Whedon's was. You know what I'm saying?
well, like I said, we didn't been getting a check from Marvel for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tarnish his credibility, but I'm just saying, like, you've been getting a check from Marvel for over a decade. You're not trying to see DC do good. Like Money Mouse is like, how? So listen up, Josh. What I need you to do is since you got this job is f it up, okay? You know what I'm saying? So
I
you
mean,
know,
he didn't really F it up. It's just
it was tame. It
if you
was
look at it versus an artist style, right? Like
Yeah,
I look at comic book artists. If you got Jim Lee drawing something versus you got another artist that's a weaker artist, and I'm not saying that what's name is a weaker director, but Zack Snyder is obviously
Zack Snyder is Zack Snyder. I mean that's enough said. That's been established ever since we first seen his daggone directing capabilities in 300 is where I first seen Zack Snyder at in 300. Somebody else might have seen him in something else beforehand, but I first came to know the Zack Snyder when 300 came out back in '07. And at that point, I was like, what is going on? Like, you know, like it was one thing, you know, it being based on Frank Miller's 300 graphic novel, but to what he was doing, you know, son, the style, everything about 300 was epic. Like I tried to watch like. Exactly. I tried to watch like 5 minutes of the sequel to 300, and it pretty much sucked. And I was like, I'm not watching the rest of this. Like it just took me all the way out because it was not, you know, hitting it or anything. You got any sprayed out? Cause
nah, man, you killing me,
hey,
man.
hey, man, my bad, man. Hey, you know, killing the atmosphere, man, killing the atmosphere. It's all. Hey. But yo, man, like, hey, I'm trying to tell y'all folk out here, man, yo, Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. If you ain't seen it yet, you need to go on here and see it. I think
do not believe anybody online when they tell you it is just the same movie with a bunch of fillers.
Man, yo,
that is the biggest lie that could have ever been told.
First and foremost, anybody saying that, I already know that you got a check from Disney coming. You got a nice check from Disney coming to even sit up and think that this movie is just the same movie with a couple of.
Seen the movie, you said it's just a movie full of fillers.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, all I know is that you got a nice check from Disney coming to even put something like that online, to even say something like that out your mouth. You got a nice check from Disney coming. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me no different about your life to tell me something different. Speaking of Devon Vision in the building, check this out. Your boy working on this right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devon Visions. He getting his sketch done right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Getting the joint done. You know what I'm saying? Getting his joint done. Shout out to the young man. He trying to get on the beard game, man. He trying to get on the beard game. He got him a beard kit. He trying to get that beard out there, man.
One thing about the beard is just let it do its thing. Don't try to change nothing. Just let it grow.
Kenneth, oh my God, Kenneth, OMG just said, hold on for a second. He just said, this isn't a movie, it's a phenomenal piece of cinema.
Yeah, it is.
Real talk. Real talk. You need to quote Dag and put Dag in the atmosphere. Well, you just did put it in the atmosphere. It is exactly what you just said. It is a phenomenal piece of cinema. Like my man Zack Snyder, like he put every inch, every crevice of. Oh, is this a jelly?
Yes, it's a S gel.
My man.
But it's
Ooh.
they don't leak.
Ooh, I got a S gel, babe. Hey, boy, what? Yo, shout outs to Zack Snyder. I can't praise Zack Snyder enough, man. Like he put every crevice of the crack of his butt in this movie. Like he put every little cribble, every little hair that got a little piece.
Bro.
He put all the crevices up in this movie. Everybody shined in this movie. Every character shined in this movie, from Aquaman, from Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck. What else can you say about his portrayal as Batman other than it is complete comic book perfection? It is, the live action Kevin Conroy. You feel me? That's all day. You feel me? Hey, can I go live with you from my phone? No, I can't pull nobody live while I'm doing it on my phone while I'm on the YouTube. Because I'm not on StreamYard right now. They have to be on crack if they say it's not good. Oh, they definitely on crack if they say it ain't good, Kenneth. Not only like they either on crack or they got a big check from Disney coming. Like Money Mouse, like, yeah, you better say this movie sucked. Say this movie sucked. That's the only thing that's going on with that. You cannot be a fan of just great cinema and and a fan of superhero movies, period. Like this is what.
Oh God.
What?
The
What?
same guy who leaked the entire Endgame movie just leaked the next phase 4 of how the mutants gonna come into Marvel.
Well, I don't want to know.
Do I want to read it?
Don't read it. You love torturing yourself. You love torturing yourself. That's your thing. Then don't do it. If you know it don't see you gonna do it. I know you gonna do it. Let's see what you say. Oh yeah. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was great. Like I say, with the exception of Don Cheadle, which I know he's playing Rhodey, but I hate Don Cheadle with a passion. I cannot stand that lame punk right there. Hey Don Cheadle, if you ever watch this, I don't like you. Bye Felicia to you too, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You're a punk for coming at Letitia Wright like that. A straight up punk. Anyway, but with the exception of him, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was epic. Great first episode, but that right now that's neither here or there because this right here, this Justice League that just came out, this Justice League that we were supposed to have got 4 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Due to the tragedy that Zack suffered in his, personal life, you know what I'm saying, he had to step away from it, and I'm so glad that he, you know what I'm saying, was able to come back and go ahead and finish out his vision, this vision that everybody knew, because everybody clowned that movie back then thinking this what Zack Snyder did. Oh man, this movie sucked. But that was not what Zack Snyder did. That was not his vision at all. They had I think they said they had like less than 10% of his film footage, if that.
Only 30 minutes of Snyder cut versus the real movie. Only
30 minutes of his of his film was in that movie. So I mean, the rest of it was. I mean, y'all remember seeing the Superman with the digitally blemished out mustache and all that crap because Cavill was working on the Mission Impossible movie at the time, which I still ain't even seen that Mission Impossible movie yet with him in it. It's funny. Mission Impossible definitely has its history with superhero movies. I mean, because in Mission Impossible 2, MI2 that came out in 2000, Dougray Scott was in there, and Dougray Scott had the role as Wolverine in the X-Men movies. And because he injured himself in MI2, he had to bow out from doing X-Men, and therefore an unknown Australian actor got the role of Wolverine, and the rest, of course, is history. Which I'm glad Hugh did get it, because Hugh kept himself up way longer and fit that role. Like Dougray Scott's okay, he's great. He's a cool actor because I see him on Batwoman. You know what I'm saying? If you watch Batwoman on the CW, but Hugh Jackman, he definitely fit that role, even though he's still freaking too tall for me. If he was maybe like my height, he'd been like the perfect Wolverine. But they are going to definitely
between Beowulf and this dude showing all the differences. Look at the difference between Beowulf and Steppenwolf and the.
Oh yeah. You remember how Steppenwolf looked in the other one? Steppenwolf looked like he looked like great value. Steppenwolf. He ain't look nothing like that.
You just look at how
I ain't even gotta look at him side by side because I remember how he looked, and he looked nothing like that. He was a completely different character. Like that Steppenwolf was just like I don't fear that dude. You ugly, but you don't look frightful. You don't look like, you know what I'm saying, you can go toe to toe with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And Kenneth OMG, y'all, he said the original Justice League, you know, the Josh Whedon version was so bad compared to this piece of art. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what this movie was. This was freaking art. It was phenomenal. It was a living, breathing comic book. You know what I'm saying? If you read comic books, if you see great comic books with great art, great writing, that was what this movie was. You got a chance to see every character shine. You know what I'm saying? Every character shine, from Batman to Wonder Woman to Superman to Flash to Aquaman to Cyborg, and to, you know, and even the shine of the seventh, you know what I'm saying, character that I won't reveal. You know, I'll go ahead and watch it, because this is kind of, I'm not trying to spoil too much for y'all. You know what I'm saying? The seventh, there is a seventh character that was revealed in this movie, which I did not see coming. Not only was not, man, I ain't even gonna get into it, but that revelation, what you talk about that revelation, son?
What?
The revelation of the seventh character that was in the Justice League that we didn't know that was in there.
Yeah, that was something whole different. Like, it's got to be a sequel. Like, you can't just end it with the way they did it. Like, it's got to be a sequel.
Because not only did we not know that seventh character was in the movie, but the revelation of the seventh character, that was just completely and utterly amazing. You feel me? Like, hey, you don't even understand, DV. Like, hey, we've been waiting on these movies to come out for decades, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just been waiting a couple of years. Like, we ain't just been waiting a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? We've been waiting on, and hey, you can't even compare this to the new 52, because I'm gonna tell you right now, for anybody that don't know, you know, as far as difference, because I hate new 52 Superman. New 52 Superman sucked. That was the weakest Superman in my opinion. This, what we got in here, what we see in, you know, in these movies here, this is the Superman that you don't want to mess with. This the Superman that changes the whole game. You feel me? You know, when he step up, you know it's a wrap. And just like in the 2017 version that you saw, but you saw it even more so here, because it was just like, who you? But you saw how they daggone held it down. They held it down, and and just like, it really showed the epicness. Like, for those that don't know, you know, if you don't look at the CW shows or read the comic books, it showed you the epicness of the Flash in this movie. The pure epicness of the Flash in this movie.
Flash got down, man.
It showed you the pure epicness of Flash in this movie. Like, I mean, hey, I'm. All I gotta say is Judgment Day, man, and Judgment Day got stopped. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? But that black suit was looking beautiful. That black suit was looking beautiful. Now, of course, we know when the black suit first appeared in the comic books, it happened during the Reign of the Superman, when Superman did come back. You know, he had his long hair. You know what I'm saying? He had the black suit on, but he didn't have the cape though. But what made that so epic here was having that black cape. Which we saw. We saw a glimpse of the black suit, because we saw it, a version of it in Man of Steel, when he had his, trippy, daydream with Zod and everything like that. But seeing this in action, in epic action, is just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Now, if he gonna come back in his classic colors, we'll see if he come back in his classic colors. But for right there, that was so freaking epic. And the fact that, like, it's like, like, man, like, just to imagine that, this movie, what I'm saying, was almost done, and the tragedy happened, in Zach's personal life, and then we had to basically redo the whole movie in Josh Whedon's perspective or direction and whatnot, and it was a shell of what we got here. It was a complete shell. Like, everything was so different. It was clear night and day between watching an amateur artist and a professional artist, draw the same thing. Like, somebody say, hey, draw these guys over here. And I mean, somebody, drawing them in an interpretation, somebody drawing them looking like real life. You feel me? It was the biggest difference, and it looked like it was a living, breathing comic book. It was epic on every level. Like, everybody shined in that movie, man. Everybody shined in that movie. I can't stress it enough. Kenneth, OMG, the way Steppenwolf died. And we're gonna talk about how Steppenwolf died, because of course, if you saw the Justice League that came out in 2017, you know what. But yo, that epicness of like, okay, not only we gonna and then goddamn one, and you know what I'm saying, and then they did the stare down like, what's up? You know, we what's up? What y'all want to do? You
Yeah,
feel?
Lois is pregnant.
Huh?
She's pregnant.
She is. That's right. Well, you know, cause we saw, you know, her look in the drawer. So I kind of figured that was what the case was. You know, I hope it's not a real big whoop de woo going into the next movie. But you know what I'm saying, if it is, it is. Whatever. But man, yo, and to see who we didn't see in the first movie in this, you know, the real bad, the bad that'll shut every daggone thing down. Just seeing that standoff, just seeing like, what can you say about this movie? The way it was just set up, and you know, it was into 6 parts. It was 6 parts in the epilogue, and each part, like every part, like, man, the somebody else say something, because I'm about to sketch real quick. Somebody else talk about something somebody talk about something.
I mean, I can't say anything else, but if you wanted something back then for a Justice League movie, this was it. I mean, it was all to talk about what was going to be the best comic book movie, what was going to top the charts, you know, how, and we always describe, I love Marvel. Marvel is considered to be every man's hero, where anybody can go out and fight crime and become a hero, or some people are just lucky enough to get certain powers and abilities in the scope of what they fight. You know, whenever they come across something that's cataclysmic, like a world-ending type thing like Thanos, it is a huge event for them. However, the Justice League, DC, has always been gods among men.
All right.
Where Superman, you know, is the strongest creature that has ever existed in any comic book universe. Then you got Wonder Woman, which is the 5,000-year-old god, goddess, Amazon
Demigod.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, you got her, and you got Batman, the smartest man probably on the planet, and the most dangerous as far as weapons and technical and martial arts. And you got the Flash, which is not only super fast but can actually transcend time, and all the other characters, Aquaman, Green Lantern. So they always been God among men. And when their movie came out, it was patchwork. And I mean, when I say patchwork, was there were certain things they put together at a whim, as opposed to plot driven. And it's like, this story goes back and it shows you what his original vision was and how the story should have been. But see, what the sad part is, once you put out something
Right.
that people can make fun of and drop jokes about, the whole Superman mustache thing, that crushed the movie. No matter how good the movie could have been or was or what it was, after he came out with that mustache thing, that was it for people. They saw that bad CGI and they just ran with, oh, he got the bad mustache. But in this movie, Zack Snyder gave you a completely different intro. They didn't even show that. You showed the death of Superman and his screams that echoed across the planet and caused the mother boxes to erupt, which was freaking brilliant. And then the next part was Steppenwolf wasn't played as a major character. Like, it wasn't this big confusion like, oh, Stephen was this guy, he's coming out of nowhere, he's beating everybody's butt for whatever. We don't really know what his plot is. You knew this movie, his agenda was that he was fighting for something much, much, much more greater than him.
Mm-hmm.
A power that was much more greater than him. Ran by, he talked to D-Sad, and D-Sad is just henchman compared to freaking Darkseid. And so you got to see all them different levels, and that's the thing that I think that Zack Snyder brought the nail home with. He truly embodied what the Justice League is as a comic book, cartoon, and as theatrical as it could have been.
Real talk on that. And to go,
what's name still sucks as Joker.
Oh, right, yeah. Jared Leto was still not the move as Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tried, but Ben Affleck deserved better. Ben Affleck is the prototypical perfect Batman. You know, he deserved a Heath Ledger worthy Joker. Real talk. That's what he deserved. And Kenneth OMG said the ending was really confusing to me. Well, I'm gonna tell you about that, Kenneth. Okay, now what I believe that ending to be is basically an alternate reality, because the same reality that the Flash came from, that Bruce Wayne saw, that was in BVS and Batman versus Superman, the Flash that he saw come to him and saying Lois Lane was the key, that was that same Flash. That was from that alternate future
It's
where
Flashpoint.
yeah, from Flash, from basically Flashpoint, where you know what I'm saying, where Lois died and Superman just said, "F everything, I'm about to take over."
And a lot of y'all, if y'all play the game,
Injustice.
Injustice,
Mm-hmm.
you know that the actual superheroes had to go to the alternate world and fight and try to make things better because the Joker had took Superman. I mean, took Lois Lane
And killed her.
Nah, he did worse than that. What he did was he used this drug on Superman that made him think Lois Lane was
Also made him kill her, thinking she was somebody else.
yeah, but he thought it was Doomsday.
Yeah.
She let loose. So imagine what's
Oh well, she wasn't number dust then, goddamn.
right. He pounded. He vaporized it.
Let's see. What you
And she was
say?
pregnant.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing. That's what drove him over the edge. She was pregnant when he killed
One
her.
thing I didn't love so much is that we didn't get to see a dark side. You know, yo, I wanted to see.
Plenty of dark side though.
No. I ain't finished saying what they said, but they said they didn't get a chance to see Darkseid versus Justice League. Now that would have been a whole. You would have had to have a whole movie by itself. You know what I mean? You couldn't just have a little piece of that there. I mean, the stare down was just epic enough, which is why we know we got to get a part 2 to that ASAP. We don't need to be waiting no more. We don't need to be waiting no more than 2 years for seeing what happened after that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like what you say? What you say would be the best waiting point? Like what 2023?
I don't even want to wait that long. I don't want to wait to 2020.
Right, real.
I mean, really talk though. I don't really know what DC's mind is right now as far as Warner Brothers go because it's like the whole thing is up in the air with
because
Zack Snyder.
Because we don't know if we're gonna get all these people back because if they had they consistency, that's why I'm so pissed at Warner Brothers because Warner Brothers has had control over DC since before we were born, and we pretty old, so they've been in charge of DC since before we were born. They had from the first Superman movie that came out in '78 with Christopher Reeve, the late Christopher Reeve, up to 1998 when the first Blade movie came out from Marvel, New Line Cinema. They had 20 years between Superman and Blade, and they didn't do anything in them 20 years from '78 to '98 except made 4 Superman movies, 4 Batman movies. That's it. And from Marvel's point of perspective, in the next 20-year period from '98 to 2018, they had 10 years of unrelated Marvel movies to each other, from the X-Men series to the Spider-Man series to the Blade trilogy, and leading into the first 10 years of the Marvel MCU from 2008 to 2018 at that 20-year point. So Marvel outshined them so much more on the movies, and it's like, yo, this right here, man, this right here is freaking. This is what we've been wanting for the longest of times, man. For the longest of times, we've been wanting this.
So let me just read y'all a few reviews.
Oh, here come the reviews.
Zack Snyder's Justice League is an absolute masterpiece. This film is everything a DC fan ever dreamed of. Visually stunning and narratively satisfying from start to finish. It's not just the best DCEU film of all time, it's also one of the best superhero films of all time. Joss Whedon should be burned alive for butchering this masterpiece.
Yes, sir.
Snyder's vision in 2017.
Yes, sir.
True fans love Snyder's epic version of DCU. That's why they called out this film and what word about disasters Zack Snyder delivered a perfect superhero film filled with some of the best visuals ever seen in the movie.
Yes, sir.
Eye-popping effects. Stunning cinematography.
Yes, sir.
Soundtrack.
Talk it.
Breathtaking action. ZSJL is everything you ever hoped for and even more. It takes, essentially, this film has proven again that Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill are the best Batman and Superman of all time.
Talk about it.
And his review goes on. This is another review.
Talk it.
Zack Snyder's Justice League is simply put an absolute brilliant film. The pacing, action, cinematography, visuals, and score are top notch. While the 4-hour runtime may feel seemingly daunting to take on, but it actually moves along in a way that feels like a 2.5-hour movie.
It does.
This is a beautiful testament to Snyder using every bit of his time to masterfully build the story and character arcs in a way. This is the best superhero movie created in the history of man.
Talk about it. Now, how many 4-hour movies have you seen make you feel like, yo, this it?
Keep going.
This it? I want more.
This dude said, this is it. Fans are correct all along. This is what the age of heroes look like. This is just how the Justice League should be. Intense, dark, or absurd. Zack Snyder's League is a bag full of superhero moments that will find yourself watching it, unleashing the true power of his leading superheroes and supervillains. If we don't get a sequel to this, DC might well stop making movies.
Real talk. Real talk. Don't make no more movies if you ain't gonna do a sequel to this. Now that we done got the Snyder Cut, which we've been waiting on.
Someone on said there's no point in blaming Joss Whedon for the 2007 take because Zack Snyder is a better visionary and director. We've seen his work on 300 and The Watchmen, as well as the original Man of Steel. Zack Snyder has the capability to recreate comic books, unlike what we have seen on film, TV, as well as in comic books in some cases. The man is a visionary. You can't blame a normal man going up against Superman. Damn!
Talk about it.
Damn!
Talk about it. All right.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Kenneth OMG, hold on. Kenneth OMG, he said, what did he say? He said, let's see, he said Steppenwolf had a reason this time to take over the world because in the first one he didn't really have a reason. And he also said, I have a theory that in the part where Flash running through the sound barrier is to set. Oh yeah, definitely setting up for Flashpoint. Definitely setting up for Flashpoint because we gonna get Flashpoint. I mean, it's like, it's like, hey, telling y'all, hey, I need for y'all to get on the Bulls because Jordan retired, so we need y'all to replace Michael Jordan. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Can we get that same energy for the Star Wars sequels? Hey man, you better take Nick home, man. He's out.
Yeah, he about done. He about done. But you know what though? You know why you ain't gonna get the same energy for Star Wars sequels?
What?
Disney already got their money, dog.
That's true.
Disney ain't worrying about that.
I don't know, man. I really do not know how. If DC does not respond after seeing what this man has done and say, okay, it's on your back from now on, I don't know what else will. I mean, I think it was on his back. They did tell him it was on his back. He was going to run the DC universe, but his daughter died. So,
yeah, well, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but
who, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, text on. Are you ready to ride, Nick? All right. Hey, y'all, we about to go ahead and end this, you know what I'm saying, the Von Vision, check you out, boy, check you out, you know what I'm saying, we getting this thing together. Look at that boy. Look at that boy, his pretty hair. You got that pretty hair. You know what I'm saying? That's what these little young kids, they got that pretty hair, man, you know what I'm saying? You got that pretty hair. Anyway, we about to go ahead and I'm about to finish this thing up at the house. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Share this share this video, man, because you know what I'm saying, hey, let folk know. Shout outs to everybody who reacting to this. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna watch Blind Wave, Married to the Real, whoever else reacting to this, because this is a masterpiece. If you are a comic book fan, if you are a fan of superheroes, period, and you don't like this, disinvoke yourself. You done. And I'm saying this with everything because I've been a fan of Zack Snyder's directory since 314 years ago in 2007. And I knew when I first heard them say he gonna do Man of Steel, I already knew what was up. When I first heard them say he was gonna do Justice League, I knew what was up. And then we got that and I was like, man, that was not Zack. Like, you can tell when it's if you know art, you know what I'm saying, what is director style, you can tell when it's Zack Snyder. You can tell when it's Michael Bay. You can tell when it's an imitator.
If it was Michael Bay, then people blown up.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, exactly. You know, I already know. First of all, it'll be slow motion. I mean, you know, it's a whole different style. Like you can tell clearly the difference of a Michael Bay compared to Zack Snyder. And Zack Snyder is just he is a comic book artist as a director.
He's Superman.
Real talk. Real talk. We need him back like we needed Superman back in that black suit. You feel me? That's how we needed that. Meantime, between time, it's your boy Slim Jim Longfoot from Johnny Quest Gaming. Shout outs to Johnny Quest Gaming, the host, Grand Hustler. We out here, y'all. Stay blessed up. One love.
That one goes down in history.